guys, Victoria here. Welcome back to my channel. So if you are new, my name's Victoria, this is little Isaac, and we vlog about lots of things to do with being a first-time mum. And we also share our top tips on working from home, which I've done for 5 years, and other little bits of business and fun advice from our life. So that being said, today we are going to try and cover getting started with cloth nappies. So the best advice that I can give you is that if you are feeling overwhelmed about getting started with cloth nappies, then just start by using one a day. So introduce one cloth nappy a day. You can feel good about it because you know that you're reducing your waste of disposable nappies by 365 nappies a year. If you can then build up to 2 a day, obviously doubles that amount, and so on. I think that can often be the best way to start for people if you are feeling a bit overwhelmed. So definitely try that. So I'm going to take you through all of our nappies. We really just have 2 styles that we use. Our nappies were all pre-loved, so they're all given to us second-hand. They each had one previous owner, and we just made sure they were washed and sterilised. I'm sorry about the noise, but keeping this one busy is the only thing we will play with is a bag of wipes. So firstly, these are a lot of the inserts that we use. These, I have 3 different varieties. Some are hemp, which tend to be the slightly thicker ones. These are a mixture of bamboo and cotton, and then I also have just some bamboo ones. The ones that I find are the most absorbent and my favourite are the bamboo or the bamboo cotton mix. One of my favourite things about cloth nappies is that you can get them in all these different funky colours and patterns. And now that Isaac's getting to an age, he's 7 months, now that he's starting to move around a lot, I do find that, and it's so hot at the moment here, so I do find that often I am just putting him in a nappy and letting him kind of get on with his day. And so I really love seeing him in something that's colourful and not just standard disposable nappy colours. So we have 20 cloth nappies that we use, and I wash them once we've gone through 15. So Isaac tends to go through about 5 nappies a day. So we'll do 5 nappies 3 days in a row. I have 5 left that are clean, and then I will wash and dry those 15 over that day. So I tend to be doing a wash of the nappies every 3 days. I do obviously one wash just with the inserts and another wash with all the nappies in. Super easy to wash, they've always come out really, really clean. Sometimes I do use a little bit of Milton in, especially with the inserts, just to keep them super sterilised. But other than that, I use a product called MPD, which I'll link below, which is a multi-purpose detergent, which is super soothing and great for his skin. He's actually never had any nappy rash. We have been using, well, my intention was to use cloth nappies from birth. However, as you may have seen in another one of my videos, we had a bit of a struggle breastfeeding, and Isaac had a tongue tie, and I was just all consumed and focused on breastfeeding. So we used disposable nappies for those first few weeks while I tried to get my head around it, and then we started introducing cloth nappies. And we didn't just suddenly switch, we introduced them bit by bit. Then we started, when we were out of lockdown, we started going out a lot. We have a couple of spare disposable nappies in our bag, just in case we have any emergency situations. And I think that is actually the key to taking on something like this if you feel a bit overwhelmed, is just to do what feels right for you. You don't have to go from nothing to perfect. You don't have to go from, you know, to using all cloth nappies all the time. There is a journey that you can take, and so much of being a mum and being a good mum, I think, is also remaining sane. And so you've got to do what keeps you sane. Shall we tell everyone about all your cloth nappies? Izzy? Isaac? Do you love them? So, we do have lots of, we've got a plain one, which is really good for under plain outfits, because sometimes some of these jazzy colours under a plain outfit can be seen through. So I've got quite a few little plain ones. Some with the Velcro, others with just the poppers. They've all got different risers on them so that you can make them different sizes for when little one is a newborn versus when he gets nice and big. But we've got lots of jazzy different ones and I will take you through some of those now. Smile! So as I mentioned, we really only use 2 styles. The first style is the one that we use in the daytime, and we actually also wear these when we go for our swimming lessons. So when Isaac's going swimming, underneath his swimming costume, which is a sort of all-in-one zip-up, bit like a wetsuit, I put one of these, which is just the outside of the cloth nappies. And they're really good because they're going to catch anything in there for the short amount of time that you're in the pool, but you don't need to put any of the inserts in because that's going to absorb too much water from the swimming pool and weigh him down. But one of these underneath a swimsuit is perfect, so you don't need to buy any type of specific nappies for going underwater. So with these ones, when you get the inserts, I find if you hold them like this, then it's super easy to just slip your hand into this little envelope bit at the back and just holding them, push them right down to the end, then take it, this one, pull it out, pull the end over, and then you've got that lovely protection inside. Sometimes they just need a little shake out. And what I do sometimes is I actually put 2 inserts in if I know that we're going to be on a long journey in the car or something like that, and he might need a little bit more absorption. But generally that 1 insert is enough for Isaac. So these are actually from a company called Littles and Blooms, which I will try and link below if I can find them. But as I said, these were pre-loved, so they were they're sort of, I think, yeah, second generation to me now. But they're so cute, I love them, and these are the ones that we would use in the daytime. Now for nighttime, we use one of these. Now these actually have the inserts already attached, so it's a bit like this. And what you do is just fold this insert back in on itself, but then what you can see is that you've got 2 layers then of protection. These are really good as well for when you're drying them after washing, to hang them out. They hang really nicely so they dry really quickly. But just because this has this double protection, this is what I will put Isaac in overnight for sleeping in. So it just gives him that extra little bit of protection. And these ones are Velcro at the top. So again, they're really nice and easy, especially if I'm changing him in the night. Really easy to just take the Velcro ones off, whereas the popper ones, slightly more difficult to get on if you're in the middle of the night and trying to do it really quietly so that he doesn't wake. So that's it really for us for cloth nappies. We keep it super simple. As I've said, we do have our disposables in our bag for when we're out and about in case we suddenly need one. And we just don't give ourselves a hard time about it. We try to do the best that we can, and I really, really enjoy using them. And as I said, Isaac's had absolutely no nappy rash or anything like that. And I don't know if I can attribute that to cloth nappies or not, but that is something that they say can really help. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things like potty training go, because also having worn the cloth nappies, they say the transition to potty training and then pull-ups and things can be much easier. So we will see how that goes. Obviously, keep you guys updated as I always do, and I hope that's been useful for some of you that are looking to start with cloth nappies. See you soon, guys. Bye.